check 1 2 1 2. Well, good evening, everybody. Happy Sunday night. We're here on social media, Facebook, YouTube, and other social media platforms to chat about the weather, what to expect for tonight, tomorrow. There will be rain around tomorrow morning, so that'll be the big takeaway for your Monday. And also some cold Arctic air on the way for next week. Wednesday night and Thursday morning is when we're pinpointing the timing on this front, and we'll chat about that again coming up in just a bit. Want to make sure my audio is working okay this evening. Perfect. It sounds just fine. Hello there to Larry. Margaret, good evening. Hope you're having a wonderful night. Perfect. All right. Well, if you guys have any questions about anything going forward, don't hesitate to ask. We'll chat about the weather for the next 10 to 15 minutes here on Facebook Live and again on other platforms. Good evening, Margie from New Braunfels. Perfect. All right. So guys, mountains either to medium, 280. Mold is light, 160. Likely going up later next week as our front moves in. But today was a warm day. We almost hit 70. We hit 69 at the airport. Morning was cold, but above freezing. That was the good news. 33 in San Antonio. Average is 42, so it was below that. Our average high was also below our official afternoon high today. So we're kind of in the neighborhood for where we should be. But look at the record set back in 1949, 5 degrees on this day in history, 60, 70 years ago, right? It just gives you an idea of how cold it can get for this time of year. We're in the bulk of winter. And out there, it's not too cold. We're partly cloudy. We're mild. We're not in the 50s yet. We're at 61 at the airport. Lower 60s out in Stinson, and humidity, not terrible. Feels nice out there. Winds are moving at about 5 to 10 miles an hour, and temperatures are ranging right from northwestern Bexar County towards the hill country, already in the middle 40s in Bernie, for example. Lower 60s near Stinson at 63, 62 in Pleasanton, and 57 in Seguin. And, areas in the hill country still actually kind of mild. We're at 55 in Fredericksburg, a few degrees cooler in Kerrville at 50, so... with clouds building in overnight, I would say after midnight, that's when they really rush in from the west into San Antonio. That's actually going to keep our temperatures less cold and more mild. So you'll see that on future radar, how the rain plays out overnight, the clouds, and the temperatures as well. So by midnight, 12:30, here comes clouds and overnight lows. Look at that. By 5 a.m. tomorrow morning, we're not even in the 40s. Most areas are in the 50s. So a light chill on the air. You'll need the jacket plus an umbrella because by 5 a.m. tomorrow plus into the rush hour, this will extend throughout the rest of the morning, really. Scattered light rain for the most part. But towards mid-morning, 9, maybe 10 a.m., there will be some surrounding pockets of heavier rainfall. Some of these could go severe, but that's really going to be isolated in coverage and mostly east of I-35. You can see the atmosphere will be a little bit more conducive for heavier downpours, stronger storms towards lunchtime, but east of San Antonio. So if you're traveling to Gonzales tomorrow, to Hallettsville, to Columbus, or towards Houston tomorrow around lunchtime, and even towards the afternoon and evening, you can see the progress of this system. It moves in from west to east, meaning the rain is going to shift eastward towards the evening hours, like near Houston, Columbus, I-10 eastbound towards there. So that's the evening outlook for tomorrow night. And you'll see skies will gradually clear tomorrow afternoon, 3, 4 o'clock, and we may see a break in the sunshine. But tomorrow morning, best chance at rain, right? Scattered light rain for the most part, maybe a few pockets of heavier rain. Not expecting widespread severe weather, just a few isolated areas of some non-severe thunderstorms, and a few pockets of heavier rain. But mostly scattered light rain tomorrow morning with heavier activity east of Interstate 35. And then tomorrow afternoon, things slowly clear out. The clouds move east, and so does the rain towards East Texas and towards Houston. So tomorrow, I just want to highlight and emphasize and reiterate that it will be a little wet. The roads will be a little wet, slick in a few spots. So make sure you turn on your headlights, leave a little extra early. These are just, obvious things. Don't use cruise control, reduce your speed, keep a large distance between you and the car in front of you, because tomorrow there will be light rain around. Now you can also see on radar at the moment, last couple hours, the clouds are moving in from the south, more also moving in from the west. Matter of fact, you can see out in New Mexico, in El Paso, West Texas, near Lubbock, is the beginning of this system. It's a weak piece of upper energy, and that'll provide lift in the overnight and through tomorrow morning as it swings across the state of Texas. And you can see tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon, light, moderate showers, a few heavy downpours east into Houston on I-10. And then Tuesday comes around. If you have plans for Tuesday, it looks fine. Rain-free, mostly cloudy, a few breaks in the sun. Tuesday we'll see highs near 70. It's going to be a overall nice day. And same thing with Wednesday, but Wednesday afternoon and Wednesday night roll around. That's when the rain chance increases. And you can see with this particular forecast model, it says, hey, we may see a pretty strong Arctic cold front moving through Wednesday night into Thursday morning. And on the back side of the system will be cold air, moisture, and a favorable atmosphere to support some sleet, maybe a few wintry areas of mixed precipitation, and even maybe a few snow flurries, but only across the hill country. It looks like on this forecast model, it says mostly light to moderate rain for San Antonio, and the farther northwest you go into the hill country, that's the better shot, better chance, better coverage on wintry weather and some mix, some sleet, freezing rain. And that's all going to happen between Wednesday night, but more specifically Thursday morning and Thursday afternoon. And the good news, a lot of folks ask, is this going to be like last year? No, it's not, because this forecast model, and also in addition to other ones as well, paints out this system moving quickly. So the rain will be out by about Thursday night, Friday morning, and skies actually clear Friday. So we'll see some sunshine Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So by this time next weekend, it'll be clear, it'll be sunny, but it will be cold. So here's what you can take away from what you just saw. Likely scattered rain on Thursday, maybe a few embedded storms, but nothing severe. Wind chills likely going to be in the 20s and 30s, because as that Arctic front moves through Wednesday night, Thursday morning, winds are going to move 20, 25, 30 miles an hour, and that'll provide a very cold setup for Thursday and Friday. Possible wintry mix. As it dives farther south, depending on how the setup kind of moves forward, that could present some wintry mix to San Antonio, sleet, freezing rain, etc. But most of that should be northwest into the hill country if it materializes at all. And the question, if we'll see a few snow flurries, that'll be right now well removed into the northern hill country. So you can see the potential right there. Most areas in our viewing area will see rain on Thursday morning. Is it going to be a lot? No. And it's not going to be a flooding event. But in northwestern Bexar County towards Kerrville, that's the better area, like right across the Balcones Escarpment, and where the elevation kind of gets higher towards the hill country. Air gets colder, and with more access to the colder air moving in from the north, that'll provide the chance at a wintry mix, a sleet, freezing rain, etc., etc. So I want to make sure everything is working a-okay. Will the rain hit Devine hard tomorrow? No. Devine, I would say for Devine, if you're watching from the Devine area, mostly scattered light rain tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon. Just a small chance at an isolated thunderstorm. It's really east of 35 with a better chance at more widespread heavier downpours, like near Columbus, like near Gonzales, like near Houston. They have a better window of seeing heavier downpours than we do. We'll see scattered light activity, maybe an isolated storm, but more widespread activity down I-10. Thursday, wintry rain, wintry precip. Yes, so that's what we're talking about. So you can see on this particular forecast map I developed, you can see only a few flurries possible across the hill country. This is on Thursday, so 3 to 4 days out from now. And you'll see where that pink lining is at, up the I-35 corridor, bending towards Del Rio, and glimpsing pretty much northwestern Bexar County and near Medina County, Uvalde, and Valverde County as well. So that's the area where we're expecting sleet. This likely will kind of fluctuate over the next couple of days as we get more information in, more data in from our forecast models, and how the pattern sets up in the next 48 hours. But right now we're looking at that kind of setup on Thursday. Very similar to the last couple of weeks where we had that winter blast. We had a little bit of freezing rain in the hill country, but not much rain in San Antonio. So this likely will change in the next 2 to 3 days. And again, I do want to highlight this. Both models that we're looking at, they suggest it's going to be fast moving. So it's not going to be a long winter event. It'll be mainly Thursday morning, and then things gradually clear out Thursday night. So very small window. But again, the chance at a wintry mix is there for San Antonio Thursday. Colder up north in the hill country, and then more rain in San Antonio, like towards Pleasanton, Stinson, Von Ormy, and southern Bexar County. So the biggest concern for Wednesday night and Thursday is the cold air, right? I mean, wind chills are going to be in the 20s and 30s. Winds will be moving at 30 miles an hour. Power outages likely not a problem. Is it possible? Maybe, but frozen pipes, especially Friday morning, will be a concern, mostly in the hill country, because they're going to dip down into the lower 20s Friday morning for the hill country. So that may cause a concern for the pipes. Slick roadways, I put possible just because of what you saw in that forecast model. Some rain, the colder air, the wintry mix, and more importantly, the freezing rain. If anything like that materializes Thursday, any day, anytime, that's going to provide a problem on the roads, right? So be on the lookout. This is a few days out, so you have plenty of time to prepare. But that's what we're looking at. Now, Monday, I'll rewind back and we'll go over the future radar for tomorrow because there is some scattered light rain expected tomorrow, but the winter weather will hold off until Thursday. Tomorrow, just mostly clouds, scattered rain, a few isolated storms, but Thursday is when the bulk of this should fall, especially east on I-10, and the winter weather will hold off until Thursday. So you can see kind of stretching down I-10 from, let's say Cuero to New Braunfels to Kerrville, about 1 to 2 inches, maybe 3 inches of rain possible over the next 7 days. So what you're looking at on this particular graphic is not 1 day of rainfall. It's between now and next Saturday. And with that being said, tomorrow, Wednesday night, and Thursday are our best chances out of the next 7 days for accumulating this rain. So you can see 0% chance on Tuesday, 0% chance on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday next weekend. But tomorrow, Wednesday night, and Thursday will offer up the better chance at seeing all of this come together. And areas northeast of Gonzales could pick up to 4 inches of rain. Southwest into Laredo, less than 1/10 of an inch of rain. And around Bexar County, it will range vastly from 1/4 in western counties to 3 to 4 inches of rain in eastern counties. But it gives you an idea of how much rain we're expecting, and this is not going to be a flooding event. Tomorrow, the system will be fast moving, and then on Wednesday night, Thursday, it'll be fast moving. Matter of fact, by the weekend, things clear out, but look how cold it gets between Wednesday and Thursday. We hit 73 on Tuesday, 68 on Wednesday, 38 for high temperature on Thursday and Friday, about 43 on Friday. But these numbers will, go back and forth because we're just going to fine tune the forecast, kind of iron out the details over the next 2 days. So just keep up with it. Paul will have an update tomorrow morning. Bill Taylor will have an update tomorrow night, and so on and so forth. This is just kind of how it looks now, but we're expecting Wednesday night is when the cold front moves through, the moisture to materialize Thursday morning, and that is the day we're pinpointing, Thursday, for that wintry mix to be possible. And if you're watching from the hill country, better chance, better coverage on this wintry mix. If you're watching from George West or Beeville, or Lytle, or Stinson, anywhere south Bexar County, less coverage of this wintry mix. But we'll see how this unfolds, how this Arctic blast takes place, but a full 30-degree drop around that expected from Wednesday and Thursday in regarding high temperatures. It's going to be a strong cold front. With highs in the lower to middle 40s, plus a breeze out there, that's going to be very cold by this time next weekend. But highs slowly make it back to the 50s and 60s by next Saturday and Sunday. But 40 to 50% chance of rain between Wednesday and Thursday. And tomorrow, have a jacket, have an umbrella, because there will be scattered rain and a few spotty storms around.